कुछ ग्रुप ने रॉन्ग मैसेज फैलाया गया है।
कोई कोई कहते हैं यूबिन तो एसटी है, कोई कोई बोलता है यूबिन एसटी नहीं है। 1979 के बाद में यूबिन पीपल को एसटी सर्टिफिकेट देने बंद कर दिया था। एसटी 79 के बाद में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को पता चला है कि there is a mistake in the notification of ST for Yobin tribe. अरे ये लोग यूबिन का तो लिस्ट में नहीं है, वो लोग को एसटी होल्ड कर दो। ऐसा कोई कोई कभी कभी करता है, बाय नेम लिस्ट को देखता है, जब नहीं है तो वो लोग बोलता है कि एसटी नहीं है, इधर पूछना है उधर पूछना है, एपीएससी का एग्जाम लिखने नहीं देगा, ऐसा भी करता है।
आज हम लोग यूबिन फंडामेंटल राइट्स फोरम की ओर से आए हुए हैं यहाँ। तो सबसे पहले मैं थोड़ा इंट्रोड्यूस करना चाहूँगा। ये यूबिन वेलफेयर और यूबिन फंडामेंटल राइट्स फोरम का जनरल सेक्रेटरी आविया सर, और ये हमारा एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर मोइजा योबिन, माई सेल्फ दोयासाव योबिन। तो आज हम लोग यहाँ आने का मकसद जो है, रिसेंटली कुछ ग्रुप ने रॉन्ग मैसेज फैलाया गया है। तो इस चीज़ को हम लोग क्लेरिफाई करने के लिए यहाँ आ चुका है। तो आप लोग ने भी हम लोग का साथ दिया है, टाइम दिया है, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और जो अभी आगे जो बढ़ेंगे हमारे जनरल सेक्रेटरी सर की ओर से बोलेंगे।
Yes, I am Avyang Waza, General Secretary of Fundamental Rights Forum of Yobin Tribe, and this is a privilege for us, and we believe through Arunachal Press Club we will be able to reach out to everywhere people who wanted to know about Yobin Tribe. Actually, Yobin Tribe inhabiting the international boundary villages of Vijayanagar area, which was Tirab Frontier Division those days, and due to acute geographical isolation, people do not know much about Yobin Tribe. In fact, this senior ethnographer Asim Maitra, as well as district research officer debutant Yupang, they both describe Yobin as little known tribe. And of course, little known but much misunderstood and probably misrepresented or abused off and on. But it's not like everybody else forgets about Yobin Tribe. There are keen people off and on we find that wanting to know about Yobin Tribe. इसमें हम देखा जाए तो फॉर्मर प्रेसिडेंट एपीजे कलाम सर ने डॉक्टर मुथु कुमार स्वामी, चेयरमैन ऑफ फोक लॉ सेंटर चेन्नई, बोला था कि यूबिन का बारे में एक ट्रीटाइज लिखने के लिए सजेशन दिया था। और रिसेंटली हम देखते हैं कि लीगेसी आईएस Academy Bangalore, they did a very inspiring story about the struggles and victory of Yobin tribes claiming the constitutional ST rights. We can provide the link here. And interestingly, even our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 28 March 2021, he released a small video about the Yobin children singing Hum Sab Bharatiya Hai. And you can see in the video, even our CM and other colleagues of his colleagues are present in Gandhigram. So it's remarkable that even our Prime Minister notices about Yobin tribe, and the link we can provide here. So today we take this time to outline Yobin people's ethnicity, aboriginality, legality, constitutional rights, and significance, contribution, and needs in a very nutshell. So इसमें हम पहला कहना चाहेंगे कि ethnicity के बारे में। अच्छा, Yobin tribe actually is also called Lisu, and both are officially recognized. We can see the Gazetteer of India, Tirap district, page number 90, para 4, also has Yobin, also called Lisus, and also the chief secretary, January 93, did a general information about Yobin tribe, and he told everybody that Lisu as well as Yobin are one and the same, who are citizens of India according to Article 5 Constitution of India, also Citizenship Act Section 3, citizen by birth. Because there were so many people those days also who misunderstand about Lisu people, Yobin people, even so much that CS himself had to do a general information educating the ignorant public. अच्छा यूबिन जो है मंगोलोइड स्टॉक के है, so belonging to Tibeto-Burman language family. इसमें फादर डिवाइड किया, क्लासिफाइड किया कि यूबिन जो है Proto-Lolois subgroup of the Tibeto-Burman language family can refer to Asim Maitra, Mittal publication. He's a senior renowned ethnographer, as well as we can see here Changlan District Research Officer, debutant Yupang. He also talks about Yobin people as being of the Tibeto-Burman language group. So it's people want to know whether Yobins are Chinese related or Japan related or what. But then very, very clearly, these renowned ethnographers have said Yobin people belonging to Tibetan-Burman language family of Proto-Loloi subgroup, migrating from Tibet, Eastern Tibet, even before the present Tibetans arrived there. So that is how far back the history stretches back. अच्छा, उसके बाद में हम कहना चाहता हूँ कि aboriginality, यानी कि हमारे indigenous के बारे में. Factually speaking, Yobin community have never migrated into India. क्यों? क्योंकि म्यांमार इंडो म्यांमार इंटरनेशनल बाउंड्री कब कंप्लीट हुआ? 1972. तब क्या था कि Yobin villages it was on both sides of Myanmar and India. So that's why Yobin people were never political migrants. Right, because Yobin people had been there since time immemorial, even before the international boundary demarcation. Many people do not know about this. Acha, so इसमें government of Arunachal ने Ministry Tribal Affairs, Government of India को क्या report दिया 2013? Secretary Sajita Shalini Verma. This is what she wrote. It may be noted that it was only in 72 that joint teams of India and Myanmar undertook boundary survey and boundary pillars were erected. It is common knowledge that Yobins at that time had helped the government authorities in demarcation of international boundary line and do so even now when boundary pillars are examined. We have the reference here. So, उसके बाद देखिए the abode of Yobin in Nepal में जो हम Yobin लोग रहते हैं, ये political international boundary demarcations का आगे है और हमारा इंडिया जो independence के आगे है. However, let's put into some perspective now. So I think it helps to get some dates here. Gazetteer of India, Tirap district, I'm referring to this book, page number 2, para 4. Meo subdivision में indigenous people रहते हैं, Singpho, Tansa, and Yobin. So it's recorded here in the Gazetteer of India. Again here, Deputant Yupang, District Research Officer, he talks about the migration of Yobin tribe from Eastern Tibet even before the present Tibetans arrived. So even the reference is given here. And again, Gazetteer of India, Tirap district, page number 90, it puts Yobin settlement along Noah Dihings in the 1940s. Many people don't know this. कोई सोचता है कि कल परसों आया होगा बर्मा से, China से. They don't know about Yobin because Yobin people live so far away. नहीं जान के भी क्या क्या बोल देते हैं. But they should read, actually, they should read the gazetteers, they know. So we are very happy to highlight these things, actually. And again, same book, Gazetteer of India, Tirap district, page number 19, it made a reference to Captain B.E.A. Pritchard. He journeyed from Mijina to Sadia. Mijina is in Myanmar, Sadia, and he wrote about the Yobin people in 1912. 1912. It is in this book. Again, we want to draw your attention to Royal Geographical Society, London. It has got some Arunachal pictures, whether it's Wanchu or Adi or Nishi, they have those old pictures. And we purchase from them Yobin Lisu, woman, 1928, photographed by Frank Kindon Ward in 1928. Yobin lady standing before her wooden house, we call it Duluhi. The house is like the logs are not built vertical, all horizontal. This is a very safe house from elephants and tigers and all that. Very, very strong house. So also the same person, King Frank Kindon Ward, he also took a picture of Lisu man, Yobin man, with his crossbow above Rima, Dichu Valley, Rima, Assam, India, 1928. So some people will become, I think they may faint because they don't know all this historical thing. Even from 1912, 1920s, 30s, Yobin people have been written, Yobin people have been photographed. Unfortunately, yes, these photographs are not very near. It's we have to purchase a license from London, actually, Getty Image. We can provide the link if anybody is interested to know more about that. अच्छा, उसकी बाद में fast forward to census 1961. Arunachal के लिए census 1961. It's the first census actually, 1961. 1961 उसका आगे में अरुणाचल का census हुआ ही नहीं मैंने. 1960 is the first census and its publication came in 61. इसमें Yobin people का 14 entries मिलता है. Tribes में, languages में, culture में और ST में. 14 entries. So pages 43, 61, 68, 76, 77, 78, 85 and so on. 14 entries आपको first इसमें मिलेंगे. Fast forward to August 2014, Ministry of Home Affairs, RGI states Yobin is also an indigenous tribe of the state of Arunachal Pradesh. It's not a synonym, it's not a subgroup, but it's an independent scheduled tribe and has the status of ST. So this is the comment of the RGI, Ministry of Home Affairs. We got the paper here. We can provide for anybody who wanted to have. So इसलिए जो है हम कहना चाहता हूँ कि people, like, I want to request everyone not to comment like rubbish about Yobin tribe, just like the other group did here on the 16th of this month, because they have never done any research like this. So it is very, very irresponsible way of defaming a tribe when it is solidly documented like this. अच्छा, हमारा local admin ADC Mio T Rumi writes about Yobin. Yobin tribe is of Arunachal Pradesh, is an indigenous tribe of the state of Arunachal Pradesh, hailing from Indo-Myanmar border, Changla district, 6 July 2017. Singphu community writes, Yobins are Aboriginal tribe of Daudi, which is presently known as Vijayanagar, the name which was given by the 7 Assam Rifles in 61. Tansa community writes, Yobin is one of the scheduled tribes of Arunachal Pradesh and is to be recognized as such. And this, when we say Singphu community, Tansa community, it's not written by one person. They had meetings in the year 2000, and they wrote. Former Vice Chairman NCST Tapir Gaonji, he writes about Yobin. Yobin community is one of the indigenous tribes. Yobin is hailing from Indo-Myanmar border areas of Changlan district. Primarily resides in Vijayanagar circle, locally known as Daudi. Changla District Student Union, Yobin / Lisu tribe, Changla district is one among the indigenous tribes of Arunachal Pradesh. And all the 11 ministers, MLAs of TCL, they wrote about Wanchututsa Tansa Yubin Singpo as being there from time immemorial. Chairman Arunachal Civil Society writes about Yubin as the Aboriginal tribe of Arunachal Pradesh, dated 12 July 2013, submitted to Chief Secretary. The Chief Secretary of Arunachal Pradesh, January 92, writes about Yobin Tribe as Yobin Lisu tribe residing in Vijayanagar Circle district AP are citizens from the day Constitution took effect. They are citizens by birth. उसके बाद में ट्राइबल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मैप Arunachal Panorama, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, published in 1979, based on 1961 census. Here, like Yubin is placed over the Vijayanagar Circle. अच्छा, उसकी बाद में हम ये बताना चाहूँगा कि constitutional and legality of Yubin being ST in Arunachal Pradesh. अच्छा, इसमें बहुत confusions होता है. कोई कहते हैं यूबिन तो एसटी है, कोई बोलता है यूबिन एसटी नहीं है, कोई कहते हैं कि because many people know only the article 342 bracket 2 clause 2, which is ST by an act of parliament. But there is another clause 1, which is ST ordered by the president in consultation with the governor, which is what happened for Arunachal Pradesh in 1950. And when it comes to part 18, okay, part 17 is Mizoram, part 18 is Arunachal, part 19 is Goa, okay, and so on. So when it comes to part 18, that we will read out the actual, presidential order now. But for the time being, let me say that President can directly order a tribe to be ST or group of tribes to be ST. और हम लोग तो जानते हैं कि ऐसा ST तो सिंगल को ज़्यादा पहचानता है ना, जैसे कि ताई खमती, निशी, but there are also some group STs provided by constitutions. Just like in part 70 Mizoram, there's Anikuki. Under Anikuki, we find that 37 tribes come under Anikuki. And when it comes to part 8, Madhya Pradesh, entry number 40, over 53 tribes come. They're all covered under Pardhi. Pardhi mein 53 tribes aate hain. And when it comes to part 18, Arunachal Pradesh, the presidential order 1950 part 18 reads, when it comes to Arunachal Pradesh, it says, part 18 says, all tribes including, all tribes of the state including. This is the reader, this is the provision, this is the ambit from where Yubin people are getting ST. अच्छा, उसकी बाद में यहाँ कुछ प्रॉब्लम हुआ था, माने 1979 के बाद में यूबिन पीपल को एसटी सर्टिफिकेट देने बंद कर दिया था, एसटी 79 के बाद में। उसमें कोई एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं था, कोई नोटिफिकेशन नहीं था, कोई ऑर्डर नहीं था। लेकिन जो इशूइंग अथॉरिटीज ये सोचा है कि अरे यूबिन तो लिस्ट में नहीं है, उसका नाम तो बाय नेम नहीं है, इसलिए दे नहीं सकता, वो रोक दिया। लेकिन जब एनसीएसटी को ये पता चला 2014 को ये पता चला कि तब एनसीएसटी ने एक ऑर्डर डायरेक्शन निकला है और बोला है कि यूबिन को प्रेसिडेंशियल ऑर्डर 1950 पार्ट 18 से दे दो ऑल ट्राइब्स एंड इट इज इन 60th meeting of NCST agenda 3 they discussed about Yobin tribe and conclusion में कहते हैं कि state should issue ST certificate to Yobin and there is no need to amend the constitution. And the judgment of the Supreme Court is also in agreement. Okay, there's a concluding parts of the 60th meeting. So, उसके बाद में ST दिया है, हम ST restarted हुआ है। फिर भी 2017 में एक तो प्रॉब्लम आ गया। 2017 में, क्योंकि 2017 में मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ ट्राइबल अफेयर्स गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को पता चला है कि there is a mistake in the notification of ST for Yobin tribe. Because Yobin tribe को 2015 में एक notification दिया था, extraordinary gazette में publish हुआ. तो उसमें क्या कहते हैं, अरुणाचल यूपिन इज नोटिफाइड एज एसटी अंडर आर्टिकल 342. So objection came for that. Objection क्या के लिए आया था? Article 342. Because state cannot notify any tribe as ST or delete. So the objection came not on Yobin but on the notification. इसलिए notification withdraw हुआ, notification cancel हुआ. कोई लोग सोचा है कि यूबिन को एसटी नहीं मिलना था होगा इसलिए कैंसिल हुआ. नो नो नो, इट्स not a thing. Notification was cancelled because there was a mistake. Because Arunachal mistakenly, not purposefully, they used ST certificate of those days under Article 342 of the Constitution, which only the President can use, by the way. So इसलिए कैंसलेशन का ऑर्डर आया, कैंसिल कर दिया. लेकिन एसटी स्टॉप करने के लिए तो नहीं बताया, एसटी स्टॉप कर दिया. तभी भी जब ये पता चला कि एसटी भी स्टॉप कर दिया, then again the direction came from Ministry Tribal Affairs, NCST and ORGI that Arunachal Pradesh should issue STCs to Yobin immediately, but not in under 342. उसके बाद में विजयनगर में आके जब ऐसा ऑर्डर आया, चीफ सेक्रेटरी ने स्टडी किया, एडवोकेट जनरल ऑफ अरुणाचल प्रदेश ने स्टडी करके कंकर्ड किया, तब एस जेटा ने प्रोसेस करके 7 दिसंबर 2018 को विजयनगर में आके सीएम, डीसीएम, चीफ सेक्रेटरी आर के शर्मा, चांगलांग डीसी और हमारा रोमी सर, तागे रोमी, एडीसी मियो, they all came and restarted STCs to Yobin tribe. So some people may be thinking that Yobin people are, Yobin to ST मांग रहा है, ऐसा सोचता होगा ना. ऐसा नहीं, कहाँ मांगता है ST तो. Yobin का तो ऑलरेडी ST है ना, अभी भी हम लोग सबका ST है, हर जगह में चालू है ये. लेकिन हम लोग का भी तो मांगता तो है, माने अमेंडमेंट तो मांगता है, so that we will be moved from all tribes to a individual scheduled tribe. That is the demand. Just like the state has already helped 10 tribes to do that. So इसमें compare करके देखता है, पहला जो faulty notification था Article 342, अभी जो उसकी बाद में जो दे रहा है उसमें तो इसमें correctly लिखा है कि Constitution Scheduled Tribe Order 1950 Part 18. So this is correct one. So I want to make it very clear, एक बार जो कैंसलेशन हुआ था यूबिन ट्राइब का अगेंस्ट में कैंसलेशन है, वो टेक्निकल आर्टिकल यूज में टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम था इसलिए कैंसिल हुआ, लेकिन उसका रेस्टोरेशन हो गया है. सो ये मत सोचिए कि अरुणाचल गवर्नमेंट यानी कि सजिता तो यूबिन को ऐसा माने अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली दे रहा है, ऐसा नहीं. Sajita never gave ST to Yobin people. State cannot do that. No state is allowed to do. They simply executed the orders from central government according to Constitution Government of India. अच्छा, so उसकी बाद में ये भी बताना चाहूँगा कि अभी यूबिन का एसटी जब ऐसा कोई पूछता है, कोई बोलता है ये, कोई बोलता है वो, तब यूबिन का एसटी कहाँ चला गया बोलने से CNLM में चला गया. CNLM मिनिस्ट्री ट्राइबल्स. CLM क्या है कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एंड लीगल मैटर डिवीजन. मिनिस्ट्री ट्राइबल अफेयर्स में एक सेपरेट डिवीजन है, उसका नाम जो है CNLM, Constitution Legal Matter Division. So you will see all the correspondence that come to Arunachal Pradesh for Yobin people always came through this channel only. And Ministry Tribal Affairs शास्त्री भवन में है, ऑफिस, मेन ऑफिस, लेकिन उसका CNLM डिवीजन तो कहीं और में है ना, उस आकाश कंट्री भवन में था और अलग अलग जगह में, because this is a separate branch dealing about the constitutionality and legality of माने ST. So यूबिन का जो ST देना है, ये जो 2018 फरवरी 22 को जो ऑर्डर आया था, वो कहाँ से आया? CNLM से आया. उसके बाद May 1st 2018 NCST से आया. And NCST also a independent commission reporting directly to president. It's not under any ministry. So they are dealing actually directly for ST matters. So Yobin ko ST dena hai, who said? CNLM division and this NCST and Ministry of Home Affairs. So that's why we don't worry at all. People may say all kinds of things, but they cannot shake at all because Yobin ST comes from presidential order. Not only Yobin ST, अरुणाचल का जितना भी ST है, अलग provision नहीं है. Only one provision. Amendment तो चलते रहते हैं ना. Okay, you want to change your nomenclature, you can change from Galong to Galo. It's wonderful, right? It's only an amendment, ST amendment. Or we want to come out from the group, okay, from any Naga, we want to come out to our individual ST, like Tutsa, Wanchu Nokte, and so on. But those are only amendments. They are never new inclusions. New inclusions नहीं है. अरुणाचल में जितना भी STs है, there's only one provision. Presidential ST Order 1950 Part 18. So अगर यूबिन को अटैक करने से तो उसमें because it's like this is not good at all because nobody has any other separate ST provisions. और ये भी एक तो रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ, देखिए कभी कभी तो ऐसा सोचता है ना कि अरे ये लोग यूबिन का तो लिस्ट में नहीं है, और लोग को ST होल्ड कर दो, ऐसा कोई कभी कभी करता है माने, लेकिन ऐसा करने के लिए मना है. सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजमेंट डेटेड 28 नवंबर 2000 केस नंबर 2294, इसमें ये लिखा है कि इट इज strictly prohibited to inquire whether a tribe is enlisted or a tribe is enlisted in presidential ST order or not, even when the tribe is not specifically mentioned. It's prohibited. तो ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि it is not open for the state, it is not open for the courts or tribunal to decide or to inquire यूबिन है कि नहीं, or they're not at all allowed to do that. Because if they choose to do that, then there will be problem. Article 338A, there is a provision that such action results in proceeding hearing in the NCST court in New Delhi. So we very gently request that nobody should do this, because Yobin people are getting ST according to the direction of Government of India. So therefore, there's no authority, not even the Supreme Court has any say on ST matters, as everybody should know, that the Supreme Court judgment 28 November 2000, Milin case, Milin versus Maharashtra, it is prohibited. No court, it's not open for the court or state governments to do anything about ST under presidential order. अच्छा, उसके बाद में और 2-3 पॉइंट शेयर करना चाहूँगा कि यूपिन पीपल जो ये विजयनगर में है, आइसोलेशन है, एक्यूट ज्योग्राफिकल प्रॉब्लम है. म्यांमार से माने 3 sites surrounded by Myanmar on 3 sides, and then Mio is the only passage to Vijayanagar area. So इसमें क्या होता है कि माने आप सोचिए 2021 में मार्च महीना में हमारा CM और उनका टीम गया है गांधीग्राम तक. जीप से दिन भर जीप से चलाने के बाद में लास्ट 15 किलोमीटर टू गांधीग्राम जा नहीं पाया. जीप फंस गया, थार सब फंस गया. CM had to walk for 15 kilometers, arriving at Gandhigram village night about 9 o'clock. All very tired. So it is in 2021 March I'm talking about. But before that क्या है, 8 दिन 9 दिन लगता है उसमें जाने के लिए. और ये जो फेमस चौकन पास एक्सपीडिशन श्री जित्ता जो किताब में जो लिखा है, वो असम 7 असम राइफल ने कैरी आउट किया था. और 3 अटेम्प्ट में ही माने तीसरा अटेम्प्ट में ही माने वो लोग गांधीग्राम पहुंचा है. माने that is in 59, 60, 61 में, sorry, 53, 60 and 61 में ही माने गांधीग्राम पहुंच सका है. So there's a acute geographical isolation, and because of this, people do not know about Yobin tribe. Because of this, there are so much of backwardness, underdevelopment, and so much of misunderstanding from other tribes. But ये जो है अभी हाईवे अरुणाचल फ्रंटियर हाईवे जा रहा है, ये सब समस्या नहीं रहेगा. उसके बाद में ये लोग ये भी पूछता है कि अरे यूबिन का जगह में तो गांधीग्राम, विजयनगर, प्रीतनगर, रामनगर, ये तो लोकल नाम तो है ही नहीं ना. It looks like Yobin people have migrated there into already existing villages. ऐसा लगता है, पूछने वाला भी है. इसके लिए मैं थोड़ा आप लोगों भी बता दो, शेयर कर दो. अच्छा, ये again I have to use the Gazetteer of India. This is a very resourceful book. Gazetteer of India, page number 233. इसमें लिखा है कि दाऊदी यानी कि जहू नातू को मेजर जनरल अजीत सिंह गुरिया ने उसका बेटा विजय का नाम में रख दिया. तो ये हो गया 1962. अच्छा, उसके बाद में हमारा विजय सीडी को मेजर सुमर सिंह ने 1961 को गांधीग्राम रीनेम किया है. ये मेजर जनरल डीके पालिट ने लिखा है सेंटिनल्स ऑफ द नॉर्थ ईस्ट बोल के, पेज नंबर 335 में, और नॉर्थ ईस्ट ट्रायलॉजी 3 पेज 28 में लिखा हुआ है कि नाम बदल दिया है. उसके बाद जो बादादी विलेज को प्रीतनगर में बदल दिया, मेजर एस गुरिया का बेटी प्रीति का नाम में बदल दिया. ऐसा करके बाद में और भी बहुत नाम जो है बदल के माने अंचिदुदी को रामनगर कर दिया, गोमिदी को फापरबारी कर दिया. ऐसे करके माने अभी जो पुराना नाम जो एंसेस्टर्स ने जो दिया था, चिदुदी जो है अभी इज स्टिल देयर. इट्स ऑक्युपाइड बाय द असम राइफल एक्सपेंशनर फैमिलीज, बट स्टिल चिदुदी इज स्टिल देयर. सो ये हो गया. माने कोई पूछता है कि अरे लोकल नाम क्यों नहीं है. सो आई एम जस्ट हाईलाइटिंग, नॉट गोइंग टू डिटेल. और ये भी पूछता है कि वहां में जो नॉन ट्राइबल्स विजयनगर में है, राइट, असम राइफल पेंशनर्स फैमिली, लोग कहां से आ गया? चाइना वॉर 62 में रह गया नहीं क्या? ऐसा भी बोला, हम खुद सुना है मैंने. तो इसके लिए भी थोड़ा हम इसके लिए ब्रीफी कर दो. असम राइफल पेंशनर फैमिलीज ना, असम पेंशनर फैमिलीज को अरुणाचल में सेटल करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने एक प्रपोजल किया था. अजीत सिंह गुरिया मेजर जनरल का सजेशन था. ये अरुणाचल पैनोरामा में लिखा है, पेज नंबर 255 में लिखा हुआ है. तो जे.एन. चौधरी ने लिखा है. सो उस समय में ये रिकमेंडेशन को लेके एक्स असम राइफल फैमिलीज को अरुणाचल में सेटल करने के लिए जब कोशिश किया था, तो क्या हो गया, माने अरुणाचल का बहुत ट्राइबल कम्युनिटीज एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया, ऑपोजिशन किया. इसलिए विजयनगर में ही थोड़ा सक्सेस हुआ बोल के लिखा है. और उनका सेटलमेंट जो ईयर्स था, माने 67 से लेके 71, 67 से लेके 71 तक सेटलमेंट हो रहा था. लेकिन 71 में नेफा काउंसिल रेजोल्यूशन ने सेटलमेंट को पूरा सील कर दिया. क्योंकि चांगलांग डिस्ट्रिक्ट में उस समय में क्या हो रहा था, तिब्बतन सेटलमेंट, चकमा हेड सेटलमेंट, हाजुंग सेटलमेंट और एक्स असम राइफल सेटलमेंट्स हो रहा था. इसलिए उसमें बंद कर दिया. और ये एडीसी ऑफिस में जो उसका रिकॉर्ड है, चांगलांग डीसी ऑफिस में 67 to 71 का रिकॉर्ड है. और जेस रावत ने जो प्लाइट ऑफ द एक्स असम राइफल जो लिखा है पेज नंबर 7 में भी 67 to 71 ये डेट लिखा गया है. सो इंटरेस्टिंगली बात, अभी तक यूबिन पीपल तो अपना नाम से ही बोलता है. हम लोग तो बोलता है सिटी बोलता है, हम लोग गांधीग्राम ही ना बोलते. दूसरों को तो गांधीग्राम कहते हैं, लेकिन आपस में हम लोग सिटी. विजयनगर को क्या बोलता है हम लोग? जीनाते बोलता है, यानी कि दाऊदी. लेकिन फॉर्चुनेटली दाऊदी इज स्टिल देयर. पंचायत इलेक्शन में दाऊदी होता है, इट इज स्टिल देयर. सो रामनगर को हम लोग अभी तक अंश बोलता है, और फापारबारी को हम लोग अभी तक क्या बोलता है, Gwamidi बोलता है. So we are still using what our ancestors have given the name. So this is also important to highlight. Actually, many people do not know, right? So even the settlers' children, they do not know nowadays. But it is important. I think we should. And second last point में हम ये शेयर करना चाहूँगा कि geopolitical significance. In other words, the contributions of Yobin tribe. So, some people think that Yobin people are very dispensable, and they do not know what Yobin people have done. लेकिन हम ये शेयर करना चाहूँगा एक दो कोट, हम अपना बारे में नहीं बोलूँगा, लेकिन कोट जो है, Yobin people का कंट्रीब्यूशन हमारा स्टेट्स के लिए और हमारे नेशन के लिए क्या कंट्रीब्यूट किया यूपिन पीपल ने. अच्छा, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ अरुणाचल ने ये लिखता है, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ट्राइबल अफेयर्स को ये रिपोर्ट देता है, फ्रॉम अवेलेबल रिकॉर्ड्स इट इज सीन दैट विजयनगर एरिया वाज ब्रॉट अंडर इंडियन टेरिटरी आफ्टर मिलिट्री एक्सपेडिशन ऑपरेशन श्री जितगा लेड बाय द लेट सुमर सिंह. ओके, एंड वेलकम टू द where Yobin is mentioned, and the presence of Yobin tribe in the area which was encountered by the 7 Assam rifle officers. It is understood that before the referred expedition, the area was undiscovered. It may be noted that it was only in 72 that the joint teams of India and Myanmar undertook boundary survey, boundary pillars were erected. It is common knowledge that Yobins at that time had helped the government authorities in demarcation of international boundary line, and do so even today when boundary pillars are examined. Acha, maybe I should share now, like people like Aki Elie, given gold medal by the state because of this, because Aki Elie had helped in the process of demarcation of international boundaries. Gold medal 2019 statehood day, and as well as Chuage Yobin, who was a headman and who welcomed the Chokan Pass expedition team, and who had sent 3 Yobin men who know very well about topography, who helped the Indian as well as the Burmese government in the process of demarcation. So, gold medal. So, we are not, we want to substantiate everything we say. All right. So, again, आप इसमें देखिए, award-winning author Dr. Talam Har Nilam, friends of you know his books, of course, and he writes this gold medal citation. He wrote about gold citation in 72 when Burmese government wanted to clarify international boundary with India in the then Tira Frontier Division. Chuage Yobin directed 3 young men, Aki Yobin, Wachupi Yobin, and Yuata Yuta Yobin, to help authorities identify the Yobin areas. These 3 men, with the excellent topographical knowledge, identified the sites where the boundary pillars were to be erected. Okay, and it continues. It continues there. The contributions of Chuage Yobin in assimilating the Yobin tribe and the Yobin land under nationality of India is highly significant and need to be appreciated at the highest level. Okay, as written by Dr. Hartalam, you can refer to his book. And again, taken from Dr. Nilam's book again, another gold medal citation. Siriaki Elie Yobin is one among the 3 persons who helped Indian authorities in the process of demarcation into Myanmar border around Vijayanagar Circle in the year 1972. It is with his excellent topographical knowledge and immense physical endurance that the sites could be reached in such inaccessible terrains. The current boundary pillars stand in the locations suggested by him. And gold citation continues. Also, it was Sri Aki Elie Yobin who convinced Major Sumar Singh to relocate Dakuta landing strip from Gandhigram to a more suitable location in Daudi or Vijayanagar in the year 1962. And mind you that Major General D.K. Palit also wrote about this in his book, Sentinels of the Northeast about the relocation of Dakota landed strip from Gandhigram to Vijayanagar. So it is authenticated even from the other source. He donated a large portion of Dawoodi village for the construction of the Advanced Landing Ground, ALG, in the year 62. A rough landing ground was prepared in which aircraft landed. Later in 1965, together with another Yobin leader, Sri Kumeja Yobin, Sri Aki Eliade rallied Yobin community and manually dug the present ALG in Vijayanagar. This is how the LG of Vijayanagar, the sole mode of communication and connection with outside world, came into existence in Vijayanagar. Dr. Talam Har Nilam, the friend Orafu. Right. I think these are very solid things that Yobin people have contributed such tremendous, important national integration thing for our nation, which needs to be appreciated. And I think not that everybody forgets about this. I want to say that even our present Chief Minister, he wrote in 2018, say, if Vijayanagar is part of India today, it's men like Sri Pisila Singpo, Sri Chwagya Yobin, Sri Aki Eli Yobin, who helped the Indian administration consolidate rule over the area 1960s and 70s when India-Myanmar borders were not clearly demarcated. Their contribution will be honored with gold medal. Okay, writing in 2018, but 2019 February they were honored with gold medal. So these are the tremendous things. And I want to say another thing here. Muadda Yobin of Kota village, Kota is near Karangkong, Margida subdivision, was instrumental in guiding along with Pisila Singpo of Mio during the famous Chokan Pass Expedition 61, which eventually led to the colonization of Vijayanagar area. Major General D.K. Palit also duly mentioned of the civilian staff of the expedition. Notice how Muadda Yobin and Pisila Singpo stood with the Assam Rifle when the tricolor was hoisted for the first time at CD Gandhigram on the 7th May 1961. See the picture of the Sentinels of the Northeast. See? So Muadda is standing here in civil dress together with the Major Sumar Singh and others. This is uploaded by the Assam Rifle, by the way, Assam Rifles. So, because of this tremendous contribution the Yobin people have given to the nation, the state is already recognizing. I mentioned in the opening statement, even APJ Abdul Kalam ji wanted to know more about Yobin, telling Muthu Kumar Swamy, Folklore Center Chennai, to do a research on Yobin. Prime Minister is tweeting and releasing video about Yobin Tribe. So it is important. It is important. But now, when we want to say, what is the requirement for Yobin Tribe? Yobin Tribe is now also requesting the government of Arunachal Pradesh for an ST amendment so that we will be moved from all tribes into individual ST, just like the government has already helped 10 other tribes, 10 or 12 other tribes. So it is very important because otherwise, until unless there is a notification in separate ST, individual ST list, there will always be room for speculations. Right, so this is our requirement, and for this all modalities are fulfilled. NCST has already recommended, ORGI has already recommended since August 2014. I already said that Yobin should be enlisted after Adi serial number 16. ये भी बताया कि कहाँ में enlist करना, वो भी बताया. Jaswant Singh 2018 को Jaswant Singh, his MOS Tribal Affairs, लोक सभा में बताया Yobin का तो पूरा inclusion के लिए ready है. And then state of government of Arunachal Pradesh recommended again. So there is no modalities lacking for Yobin. For the notification there from the central government is already, everything is fulfilled. It just needs a small nudge now. अच्छा, ये भी देखिए कि 16 March 2000, CM Mukut Mithi ji already signed approval for ST list to be notified from the central government from serial number 1 to 20. 20 में क्या है? Yobin. Okay, so again, TCL 11 ministers and MLAs, they requested Yobin to be also to be amended in the year 2010, and Honorable let CM Durji Khandu sign on 27th January 2011 to take action about Yobin inclusion. उसके बाद में बार माने everything is there. Or Yobin amendment is also coming along. लेकिन 2021 को जब 10 स्टेट का अमेंडमेंट हुआ था, क्यों यूबिन तो छूट गया, थोड़ा छूट गया, थोड़ा शायद रिप्रेजेंटेशन कमजोर हो गया होगा, पता नहीं, छूट गया. लेकिन ऐसा बात नहीं कि यूबिन तो कहीं नहीं था. It always come along. So now we hope the government also will pick up from where from all these people, I mean tribal groups wanting amendment. Only Yobin is left behind. So we believe it will government will kick start again. So amendment we request so that confusions will be over, so that the international boundary dwelling tribe will not be exploited in any way, politically or socially otherwise. So amendment should be there. That is our request. Also, we ask the government to give special care so that until the day amendment happens, एक ऑर्डर निकलना चाहिए कि ऐसा अब्यूज नहीं करना यूबिन को, आप लोग एसटी नहीं है ना, आप लोग रेफ्यूजी है, क्या 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 बोलता है. So we are very patient actually. Otherwise, people who speak like that, they will have to face the hot waters actually. So इसलिए जो है हम लोग को मने ये कीजिए. And people may say यूबिन को एसटी देने से तो चाइना से आदमी आएगा. We are not Chinese, of course. अरे हमारा इंटरनेशनल सिक्योरिटी एजेंट्स आर देयर. यूबिन को एसटी देने से, एसटी तो है ना यूबिन को. यूबिन इज नेवर आस्किंग एसटी सर्टिफिकेट दिखाइए. यूबिन ऑलरेडी हैव एसटी. अच्छा, इसमें भी देखिए ये गेजेटियर ऑफ इंडिया अगेन करंट स्टेटस क्या है. 2018 में से जब डायरेक्शन आया था तब से तो एसटी तो है. एसटी रेस्टोरेशन हुआ माने वी आर गेटिंग एसटी. देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. बट कभी कभी क्या होता है, सम ऑफिसर्स बाय नेम लिस्ट को देखता है, जब नहीं है तो वो लोग बोलता है कि एसटी नहीं है, इधर पूछना है उधर पूछना है, एपीएससी का एग्जाम लिखने नहीं देगा, ऐसा भी करता है. बाद में फिर लिखने देता है, माने थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन है वो लोग का. So we are not asking for ST, we are already having ST. लेकिन जो ST को जो प्रेसिडेंशियल ऑर्डर से दिया वाला को रेस्पेक्ट जब नहीं किया जाता है, तब हम लोग उसका फेवर में बोलना चाहता है. कम से कम learn to respect the presidential order of ST. This is presidential order. So this is our request. And misunderstanding is there because they are looking for by name ST list. They are not knowing about the group STs, like all tribes, including Part 18 of the Constitution. अच्छा देखिए इसमें Gazetteer of India, page number 44. ST of Tirap district. Yobin is there, serial number 112 Nokte Tansa Singpo Yobin. So it's there. CMO में भी हम लोग memorandum दे चुका है. So we hope it will be solved very soon. जो हम लोग का खिलाफ में बोलता है ना, वो they have no constitutional basis. No, they have no legal basis. They are saying यूबिन को एसटी देने से वो लोग बाहर से हम लोग का जॉब ले लेगा. No, what kind of logic? No, ST is a constitutional matter. It doesn't go by feeling. So we are not worried at all about that. No?
हम लोग सरकार के साथ बात करना चाह रहे हैं. फिर जो अलग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी सरकार को डिमांड प्लेस कर रहे हैं कि आप लोगों को एसटी दिया.
Amendment. For amendment we are asking for amendment. ST amendment. Yes. We are not asking for ST. We are asking amendment only because we already have ST certificate. So see, this is the current ST certificate that we are having. So thousands of copies are there. Even this one is 1266 serial number. And this is not the last page. So students, every college students and high school, secondary high school, getting stipend every year for those who apply. So, and even the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, they have written to vice chancellors of DU, GNU that Yobin ST must be honored, and we got the copy also. Copy हम लोग भी मिला है कि वो लोग भी कभी-कभी तो बाय नेम लिस्ट को देखता है तो सोचता है कि अरे लिस्ट में यूबिन नहीं है, but यूबिन is an inclusive tribe under the constitution. So अभी भी दिल्ली में पढ़ रहा है ST से, it's not a problem. Only those who don't understand the law, they create the problem. अब सोचिए सर, विजयनगर में ST रेस्टोरेशन करने के लिए चीफ सेक्रेटरी सत्य गोपाल आया, CM DCM आया ना, और RK शर्मा DC सर आया. Do you think that they do a haphazard work? No, you can believe that whatever they have done according to the law as per the direction of Government of India. So just think about that. And before they came to Vijayanagar, the Advocate General of Arunachal Pradesh also written comments about the Yobin's constitutional rights to get ST. So this is all very clear.